Hello and welcome to Thought for December the 13th. Our readings today are Job chapter 15, Habakkuk chapter 2, and 1 Peter chapter 3, 4 and 5. And our thought is imperishable beauty. We all love beautiful things, but what one person sees as beautiful, another does not. The saying is that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Our thoughts rotated around this subject as we came across the phrase imperishable beauty in chapter 3 of Peter's first epistle. What beauty is imperishable? That is, cannot be destroyed. There are many beautiful flowers in our garden at the moment, but they will fade away, and some already have. But Peter is not writing of flowers. He is writing of the influence wives can have and should have on their husbands and others. There is beauty as God sees beauty in a holy character. Peter tells them, do not let your adorning be external, the braiding of hair, the wearing of gold, or the putting on of clothing, but let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart, with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is very precious. Verses 3 and 4. This is not what the world counts as very precious, but God does. Surely the same spirit is expected of those who are not yet married or who are now widowed. It is a beauty which cannot perish. May all develop it and portray real beauty in the sight of God. Now husbands must clearly see their role. Noting Peter's counsel, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honour to the woman as the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered. Think about this from God's perspective. How many prayers are hindered? Women are usually physically weaker than men, but there are many occasions, it seems to us, that they are stronger in other ways. Consider how strong the mother of Jesus became, a strength obviously developed from her deep awareness of God's words, which she evidently brought into the words she used in magnifying the Lord. Check the record out at Luke chapter 1 and verses 46 to 55. Peter ends his epistle with some further challenging points addressed to all believers. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time he may exalt you, casting all your anxieties on him, because he cares for you. Chapter 5, verses 6 to 7. Even so, let us care for each other, and let us admire the imperishable beauty we see the sisters have developed or are developing, all learning to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, remembering that they are a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.